Dive! He-Man Revelations. You guys realize that the He-Man and the Masters of the Universe cartoon we had when we were kids sucked? Yeah, it sucked. The cartoon existed solely for the same purpose that every other cartoon existed when we were children. To sell toys. That's it. And there's the whole teaching us a lesson thing. It had to be educational, no violence, and so no one ever got seriously injured or killed. Yeah, He-Man sucked. And outside of Prince Adam being a lazy jagoff who wanted to do nothing but lay under a tree all day and eat fruit and go fishing and slack off until trouble showed up, Orko sucked. And a fight between Orko and Presto from Dungeons and Dragons. Who gets you fucked over first and eaten by a dragon first? Fringer sucked. Who doesn't just choose to say battle cat? I mean, think about it. It's probably a lot of excruciating pain having all your bones broken and then rebuilt. Your heart stops. Your heart has to grow larger. Cringer probably dies every single time he turns him into battle cat.
Finally, someone's noticed. I thank you, brother.
Hulk Hogan?
Somebody get this fucking guy off of me.
Skeletor sucked. Everybody sucked. Because the cartoon sucked. Yeah, except for maybe Tila. Maybe do a little, cheek gazing? I don't know. Yeah, that's my best friend. Tell me where He-Man was awesome. Everybody always gets wrapped up in their own nostalgia to make everything greater than what it was. So the 5 episodes that were released actually winds up dealing with Tila more so, and you're getting flashbacks because Skeletor and He-Man get trapped in a Captain America Red Skull, Spider-Man the Animated Series, Cosmic Cube, damn time ray shit. And thus the focus of the show is Tila, and trying to get to He-Man, and working with Evil Lyn to get to Skeletor. If you want woke or too woke, go watch season 2 of Batwoman.
Holy
right? So the idea, the notion is not lost on me. Wokeness, right? Or what it is and what that means. And here's the problem. Make your point. There's nothing wrong with subtlety. But when it's overdone, when it's overstated, when it's actually stated.
Because I'm a number. I am the 327th baby of a black woman who died during childbirth that year. I'm a $20 a day check to a group home. I'm inmate 4075 serving 18 months for a crime I didn't commit. But I can live with all those numbers because the mama who adopted me, those are number 1. But it turns out she's just one of 250,000 murders in this country who have not seen justice. And that is a number I can't live with. So you can have this damn suit back when her killer is dead.
Yeah. Anyway, maybe that might come across as you're pandering. You have no skill for nuance whatsoever. Let's just flash it all out there. Holy shit. I mean, you want to talk woke. You're as woke
Who is it?
The last remaining kid.
It's not me.
On Elm Street.
I mean, it sounds like
all the pharmacies have all run out of NoDoz. There's no coffee anywhere. The only way you can stay woke is just running in circles around Elm Street, just running in circles until somebody shows up in a car that looks like this and you realize I'm in a cross promotion from Live, not really from the toy section. Meanwhile, filling in blanks of where some of the stupid characters that we knew from the 80s show they're at, where they play a role in Eternia, putting some depth and color into these characters that we know as toys and as stupid cartoon characters. Merman being a pirate on the seas, which, you know, makes sense, instead of just being some stupid idiot that goes around and talks like this, He-Man. Moss Man taking on a role of the forest as like a Swamp Thing type of deal. Hey, wasn't it cool to see Duncan Man-at-Arms actually using other arms.
This one had a little bit more than just waiting for him to turn into He-Man.
The most drama that was ever in an episode of He-Man and Masters of the Universe is the one with Orko's uncle. His uncle looks just like him, it's just he has a beard.
Hey, asshole,
And there's an Orko who's tempted to let go evil, and he's trying to make the decision whether or not to go evil or not, and his eyes are just fluctuating like up and down and all. That's the most drama that you get in an original freaking He-Man. But apparently it was some Emmy Award winning shit in the minds of you guys. So what I'm giving them credit for is the depth they wanted to add to a character, not just the fact that they did it, they produced it. Okay? Just the fact they made it was cool. But for everybody who wants to go on and on about how it's ruining your childhood, but hey, if you're really nostalgic for the He-Man we had when we were kids, why don't we see just how many minutes, how many seconds, ultimately minutes, ultimately hours there are of the same recycled animation blocks from Filmation with He-Man tossing the sword from hand to hand, or running, hauling He-Man ass across the screen, whereas Filmation used the same blocks, the same cells over and over again. What I would have done, I would have waited until the entire first season was done, because this was just the first part, so it was the first 5 episodes. I would just waited for all to be done. I would have anticipated a-holes out here complaining like they're doing about it, so I would have just held off until all 10 were produced. But whatever. The Masters of the Universe cartoon never dealt with any of the stuff that was in the mini comics that was included with the action figures. So the fact that they're giving you hints at addressing the fact that the, spoilers, Sorceress is Teela's mom is something that's never addressed in the original Masters of the Universe cartoon. You know what's also not addressed in the original Masters of the Universe cartoon? Who the fuck the Masters of the Universe are. Yeah. So it's people like Ram Man and Fisto. They're Masters of the Universe. Or are they just the Masters of ramming stuff and the Masters of fisting stuff? You die!